have a vengeance on me. They have every situation. This whole Dox Henry situation caused this person to dox my information because this person has enough credentials. This person has enough credentials to put it out there. That's why they did it. And you know what? At the end of the day, I could care less. I explain my story. I put my story out there a long time ago. I told people, hey, you know what? I was a street pharmacist. I was this. I was that. Hey, at the end of the day, yeah, you know what? This deputy, this ex-U.S. deputy marshal, this ex-deputy U.S. marshal had enough guts to dox my information to other people. That's what happened. Because I know who doxed my information, which is fine. I have nothing to hide. At the end of the day, I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide. You know, I explained to everybody, you know, I used to be a street pharmacist. Okay, all right. All my charges from back in the day stem. All my charges besides driving tickets without, driving with no license, suspended license, no insurance from back in the day. That's where a lot of this stems from. Then they talk about they don't go real life. They don't dox personal information. They talk about we're not doxing, with malicious intent. That's all right. You know what? They want. As a matter of fact, so we're not sitting here playing games anymore. So we're not playing no more games, man. I'm so tired of people, trying to dox me because that's what happened. Somebody doxed me, and I know who it is. I know who doxed me because they have the credentials to dox me. And that's okay. I haven't blocked them. I have not blocked them at all. Because at the end of the day, dox me all you want. Hey, I got dope charges stemming from back 07, 08. I got dope charges that I was one of the biggest drug dealers in my city. What are you going to do? I mean, come on. What else are you going to dox me on? What else are you going to dox me on? What? All my charges stem from back in the day, from my language. What are you going to do? I pay my time. I went and did my time. 2 prison stints. What are you going to do? Huh? Tell me. By you doxing my information, for malicious intent? Because that's what this guy did. This guy doxed my information for malicious intent. That's what he... And I don't care. At the end of the day, this is where I stand, everybody. My past does not define me. My past does not define who I am today. And by them doxing me for malicious intent, it's okay. I could live with that. Because they got that power. But did they forget to say that any NCIC checks? Did they forget to say that any NCIC checks are monitored? I'm telling you right now, they forget about this. I can sit here and laugh at this. I can sit here and laugh at this. Why? Because supposedly they stand with the law, right? Supposedly they stand with the law. And supposedly they don't stand with doxing people for malicious intent. So, I know who doxed me. I know exactly who doxed me. I know all their information. But you know what? Hey, they got connections. That's okay. They're retired. They're listening to me right now. As a matter of fact, that I'm all right. Dox me all you want. What do you want to know? What? I'm a convicted drug dealer? Is that what you want to know? Tell me. Is that what you want to know? One of the biggest cocaine distributors out in my city? Is that what you want to know? I'm okay with that. My past does not define who I am today. What does that have to do with anything? One of the biggest cocaine distributors back in the day? Is that what it is? I won't hide my past. I'm not hiding my past. My past doesn't define the man that I am today. What? Because, I have a lot of driving under suspension. I was driving under suspension while, I didn't give two shits for 13 to 15 years while, driving under suspension. Is that what it is? Tell me. You know what? If somebody doxes my personal information because they are ex-deputy U.S. Marshals, because that's who this guy is, an ex-deputy U.S. Marshal, you're abusing your power, man. And I'm calling you out on it. I come a long way. I come a long way. I'm happy to be who I am. I'm not the best man out there, but I tell you what. I'm here to. I share my story so many fucking times on TikTok. I doxed myself a long time ago. What I did, I paid my time for. I did 2 prison stints. That's right, 2 prison stints. So if that's what you want to bring up on me, and then all my dope charges and everything that stemmed from that, I'm all right with that. I don't care. I really don't care. I live with my mistakes every single day. And I'm all right. I pay my debt in full. I did my time. I kill my number. I kill my number. That's what I did. I wanted to do this live stream. You know, I had a lot of stuff going on today. They can put my record out there. That's fine. Oh my goodness. We got a violation. We got a violation. I'm going to reset. They're not stopping me from spreading. Leave Kerry in the live stream. Just leave Kerry in the live stream. Do not block. Do not block Kerry. Hey, leave Kerry in here. Because I don't give two shits. I really don't. You know what? However Modelo's I want to drink, that's up to me. No, Dollar Diva, it's okay, Dollar Diva. I'm not worried about it. I'm here having a good time. So, this platform is going to change, everybody. This platform is going to change because the reason I'm going to change this platform is pretty simple. I don't see that I'm not getting anywhere with the beggars, scammers, dry beggars on TikTok. Look, I can bring as much awareness as I want. I'm not getting it anywhere. I really ain't. Carrie, if you're upset, I apologize. Look, I haven't had you blocked. Oh, Carrie disappeared. Wow. The moderators. Look, at the end of the day, I'm changing this platform. To what? I'm not sure what I'm changing this platform to. But here's the thing. I don't want nobody dragging me into, you know, what other people on TikTok going on. Dollar Diva, you didn't even have to do it. So here's the thing. I don't want people dragging me into some other stuff that has, hey, everybody has their own issues on, social media, right? Hey, what everybody else has going on TikTok, hey, it doesn't involve. Hey, I don't care. You know what? It's Memorial Day weekend. I want to thank all the veterans. I want to thank everybody that serves this country. I want to thank the EMTs, police officers, firefighters, the military. Hey, I want to thank everybody, nurses, you name it. I want to thank everybody that serves this great country. Because at the end of the day, I know exactly who doxed me, who doxed my information, because they got that clearance. But they forgot. They forgot these NCIC checks, who they had running them for them. They forgot who had Raw monitored. Whoever they have doing NCIC checks themselves, they're done for. Expecting repercussions, or for your friends, right? Because you're the one that you get my information out with malicious intent. Then you talk about you don't go real life, right? You don't go real life. You're going real life when you dox somebody's information with malicious intent. And then they don't want to be put on blast? Did you think this was going to turn out good for these people that are doing this shit with malicious intent? That's what it turned out to. It turned out to be malicious intent. That's what it turned out to be. Malicious intent. I know who did it. Yeah, they doxed my information with malicious intent. That's what happened. And it's okay. I can live with that. At the end of the night, I can live with that. Everybody, my shit stems from dope charges back in the day. That's what my shit stems from. But if you think you have the upper hand, if you think you have, an ex-deputy U.S. Marshal, you're going to tarnish your name all over some bullshit on TikTok? Is that what it is? You're going to tarnish your name all over TikTok because it's going to come back to you. All over fucking TikTok. At the end of the day, I kill my number. I did what I had to do. How are they doxing people when they say they don't stand behind doxing people? Yeah, he's an ex-deputy U.S. Marshal. Ex-deputy U.S. Marshal. How are you going to dox my information because he's the only one that's me? He gave out phone numbers, addresses. He gave out all that information. That is doxing. When you give out phone numbers, addresses, all that, that is doxing. He doxed somebody's personal information. That's what he did. He doxed people's frowned upon. That's what he did. So, okay, since he wants to dox me, you know, this is bullshit. You know what? I'm not stooping to that level. You know what? I'm not going to stoop to that level. I'm not stooping to that level. You know why? I'm a bigger man. I know who did it. And you know why? Because at the end of the day, it's okay. You're right, Dollar Diva. If I put this person's information out there, I'm just as bad as that person. I'm just as bad as that person that doxed me. So I'm not doxing him. I'm not doxing anybody. I haven't doxed anybody, and I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to do the right thing by not allowing. So if somebody's name was brought up, and you know, which they do great work, and I brought up their name in a malicious way, I apologize. But I apologize to the whole community about my actions the other night. I jumped on something that I shouldn't have been jumped on. I you know, for me, I got hot-headed. I really did. I got super hot-headed the other night, and I threw a couple people in there that shouldn't have been involved in the mix because they didn't mention my name. But you know what? Hey, enough to say when I'm boiling hot, I'm boiling hot. So I apologize. I really do. Because at the end of the night, hey, it takes a man to be a man. And I can stand right here and apologize to anybody and everybody. Because, hey, but when somebody doxes your information for malicious intent, it's all right. It's all right. I'm not going to cry about it. They could put my criminal record out there. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to cry about it. I'm going to do what I got to do. You know, like I said, this platform is taking a change because I'm not doing any good by bringing awareness. And I want to thank everybody that supports us in bringing awareness. But you know what? I'm not doing any good. I'm not doing any good to bring awareness. And, you know, these beggars and scammers continue to get thousands of dollars every single day. You know what I'm going to do? I don't know what this platform is going to be. You know, I would like to sit here and say, you know, this platform is going to be this platform is going to be that. I'm leaving the awareness community, everybody. I am. I am stepping back from awareness. The reason is now they want to attack me and my family. They want to dox me, which is fine with me. I don't care. I really don't care. You know, you could dox me. You could put my information out there. You could do whatever you want. I explain my past many times. And at the end of the day, it's not worth it. To me, it's not worth it. And I could be I could be a jackass and throw names out there. It's not worth it to me to throw names out there of who did it. They got the power. It's all right. They got the power to, but it's okay. I'm not worried about it. I could have all the power in the world because they forget I got connections in many places. They forget that I got connections more than what this individual had. And I can find out where they're at by tomorrow morning. It's okay. You know what? The best thing to do is not stoop. I'm not stooping to their level. Because what kind of man would that make me if I stoop to their level and start doxing their information? I'm not a man. I'm not a man if I stoop to their level and dox them who they are and where they live. I don't want to be that guy. I'm not going to be that guy. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be the bigger. I'm going to be the bigger man. I'm going to be the bigger man and the bigger person. And just do what I got to do. You know what? I had fun. I love bringing awareness. But you know what? It's not worth my peace. It's not worth my peace anymore. And I can guarantee you that they're going to continue to dox my information. It's okay. They could dox whatever they want. But you know what? I feel good enough to say, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with this. I don't get paid for this. I don't get paid, you know, to bring awareness to TikTok. And I just want to say, I want to thank everybody for supporting us and bringing awareness. But at the end of the day, It's not worth it to me. There's other things I could be doing. And I got a lot going on right now in life. It's not worth it to me. It's not worth it to my family. And if they want to continue coming after me, with, you could put my criminal record out there all you want. I'm right here. Because I'm not going nowhere. I'm telling everybody right now, this platform will change into something that I love to do besides bringing awareness. But the moment somebody doxes somebody, and I know who it is, you know what? Karma is a bitch. And I hope they get everything that's coming to them. I hope that they eat all their shit. Because you know what? By doxing somebody for malicious intent, because I know who did it, I hope that they eat all their shit and they run with it. Because you done doxed somebody just for bringing awareness. And I could live with that. I could live with what I done in my past. That's why I put it out there. And I put it out there so many times that I don't know why they want to continue down this path. Keep doxing me. Because, like I said, my past doesn't define who I am. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I was one of the biggest cocaine distributors in my city. I don't give a shit. And I'll continue to say that. Because I said it before, I used to be a street pharmacist. It doesn't bother me to put it out there. It really doesn't. And I'm not gonna stoop to their level and dox somebody just for some bullshit. I'm all right. You know what? At the end of the night, me and Mrs. Homie are gonna be all right. You could dox me all you want. You could throw my information out there. Go ahead. I'm still gonna live. I'm still gonna be here. Doxing me? What is that gonna do by doxing me? For malicious intent. And all this for an ex-deputy U.S. Marshal. All this over an ex-deputy U.S. Marshal that didn't like the fact how some things went wrong with Dax Emery. Is that what this has come down to? You want to dox somebody? Because I know who doxed me. This ex-deputy U.S. Marshal that abused his power. They forget by pulling NCIC checks, that brings up a trail. Don't dox me. Don't dox me just because you say you lost some victims to Dax Emery. Why are you doxing me? What do you have? What gain do you have from this? Tell me what gain, because I know you're the one that doxed my information. All for malicious intent. Malicious intent. That's what he did for malicious intent. So you want to sit here and dox me? I'm all right with it. You know what? Don't forget, there's a trail. There's a trail that comes with this. There's no repercussions to what comes with this. Because I could live with my past. But what you did, like I said, I'm not doxing who you are. I'm not doxing your information. I'm not doxing your pages. You know what? I'm a bigger man than that. I'm a bigger man than this guy that decided to go that route. I'm all right. I could live with who I am. And you know, I've been very respectful until my name is brought up in certain situations. And like I said, you know, if you were caught in the crossfire, I apologize. If I brought up your name in any malicious intent on my own, I apologize. But I'm not going to let somebody dox me because they got mad that they lost some victims to Dax Emery, which I had nothing to do with. I had nothing to do with somebody losing victims to Dax Emery. But then again, they want to dox my information for malicious intent because of that shit. No, Dax Emery wasn't behind this BS. It was an individual that was involved with this. So because they lost victims to Dax Emery, what does that have to do with me? What does that have to do with me? Enough to dox my information with malicious intent. How does that make you more of a man? Huh? How does that make you more of a man by being an ex-deputy U.S. Marshal? Ex-deputy U.S. Marshal, that you're going to dox my information for malicious intent? You know how ridiculous that is? This is the type of shit that we talk about for bringing awareness. I brought awareness to Dax Emery. So this individual decided, because they claimed that they lost victims to what Dax Emery was doing, that it was partially my fault. And this is not Dax Emery. No, this is somebody that's involved in the investigation. Somebody that's involved with the investigation regarding Dax Emery, that they claim that it's partially my fault that they lost victims to this whole Dax Emery case. What in the flying FUCK does that have to do with me? But it's okay. I didn't block them. I didn't block them on this account, my private account. But it's okay. I'm taking a step back from bringing awareness, everybody. I just don't have time for this. What do I mean lost victims? I don't know. You got to ask those people that they lost victims. They're claiming that they lost victims to this whole Dax Emery situation, so they doxed my information. But it's okay because supposedly they're supposed to be about the law, right? They're supposed to be about, their federal law enforcement, right? You ain't federal law enforcement or state law enforcement or any type of U.S. law enforcement when you dox somebody's information for malicious intent. If you lose victims supposedly to what's going on, so a lot of people are not understanding how they lost victims. Well, supposedly by me bringing awareness to Dax Emery and then victims coming forward, whichever, hey, however they want to see this. I don't care how they see it. Supposedly, it's my fault that they lost victims because I brought awareness to Dax Emery. I don't know what happened in the transition, but it gives them the right for being ex-federal law enforcement or U.S. deputy marshals to dox my information. They are no better than somebody that doxes anybody else's information on the internet. Yes. So they gave somebody information, with malicious intent. That's what happened. With malicious intent, somebody gave out my information. They doxed me, which is fine. I could live with that. So somebody did that with malicious intent because supposedly I had something to do with them losing victims to Dax Emery. So I hope they know, because they know who they are. I don't even have to mention them because I'm going to be the bigger man. I'm not doxing anybody still to this day. Yeah, Scam Slam. I was able to find more victims. I'm the one that provided a lot of information that a lot of people were not able to get. I was able to find more victims than these people. Why they got upset with me? I don't know. Why more people? Why more of these young ladies and young women reached out to me regarding this whole Dax Emery situation? They got mad. So then, supposedly, I compromised the whole investigation. But they forget I was not. They were not my only resource in all of this. I had two other resources that helped out with this. I had two other resources that I was working with besides this individual. And how come they did not reach out to anybody else regarding this whole Dax Emery situation, but they reached out to me? There's nothing I could do to change that. I really can't. I did my best that I could. I'm doing the best. I did the best that I could. But because these people want to drag my name through the mud and then go ahead and dox information, he is an ex-deputy marshal. He thinks he can cover his tracks, but I'm not worried about it. I'm going to move on to the next best thing. I'm going to move on to doing what I have to do. And this platform will change, everybody. This platform is going to change. I could, everybody. I brought awareness. In 2 days, I brought awareness to almost 100 people. That's what I did. And a lot of people were here present for what I did. In 2 days, I brought awareness to almost 100 people. And I want to know, just like Mrs. Homie says, I want everybody to know that we love everybody. I have no hatred for anybody. And for the people that I hurt on TikTok, you know, by dragging their name when their name was not supposed to be dragged through this nonsense, I apologize. You know, I support certain things, and there are certain things that I don't support. And I want to just say, everybody, we love you. Me and Mrs. Homie, we love you. I know the other day, like I said, I lost my cool. I was hot-headed. Certain people did not drag my name through this nonsense. But you know what? You know, as a public apology, you know, Jesse James was only questioning. I had to go back and reevaluate the videos of what happened on the other live stream. So Jesse James did nothing wrong. I'm going to make that loud and clear, which is Mama Hook's husband. You know, he was asking some simple questions. Okay, I could live with that. It takes a big man, you know, to go down that route and say, look, this person did not drag me through the mud. He was asking some simple questions. Okay, I could live with that. It takes a big man to do that. You know, who was it? Oh. So when it came down to the other live stream where my name was brought up, I have to also apologize because, hey, you know what? A real man will see what happens and what doesn't happen. So, you know, I came on late night and started dragging, you know, I started calling people out, right? So, you know, for Jesse James, Mama Hook's husband, you know, he didn't say nothing wrong, and it's all right. You know what? It takes a big man. It takes a big man to, you know, realize and go back and analyze what I did wrong. It was late night. You know, a real man will realize it and say, you know what? Hey, I was wrong. So for Jesse James, apologies. So what I'm going to do from here, from this point forward, I'm analyzing everything. You know, this platform is no longer going to be awareness. I'm going to analyze what I'm doing. I'm going to take a step back from awareness. I'm no longer, on my part, I'm no longer bringing awareness. I'm stepping back. And I'm not going to continue to do this anymore. I'll control boxes, everybody. I'll go ahead and, no, it's okay. I'm controlling boxes right now. Go ahead, Jesse James. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. How you
Go
doing?
ahead, man. Hey, I'm doing all right, man.
Hey, man, there's no need to apologize to me. Honestly,
Like I said, you did. I went back and analyzed videos, and you did nothing wrong. So apologies your way. But
honestly, I think that for the most part, when you were doing your awareness, you did a very good job. I said what I said because of a certain situation, and that was all I had to say about it, and that was the end of it for me.
Yeah, and that's why I said, my apologies. I know I went off the deep end. I just don't like when people, as far as I'm concerned, I don't like when people bring my name into anything. I don't care the situation or what's going on. If it doesn't involve me like directly, please. And I've said this many times. Do not bring my name into anything. If I know there's a lot of stuff going on TikTok. I know there's so much going on, but that's why I reevaluated my situation. I said, you know what? It's not worth my family time. It's not worth my peace. It's not worth somebody doxing my information for malicious intent, which people don't understand is why are you going to dox my information for malicious intent? Because that's the way I see it. I mean,
doing that unless you're doing something that is actually malicious. But like I said, we at the time that you heard what you did in that live, we were actually trying to give you a heads up. We weren't saying anything bad about you. We involved you, we tried to get you to come into a box so you could.
No, and here's the thing, Jesse James. Like I said, I don't want to be involved with anything if it doesn't involve me directly. I do not want to be involved with it.
It did involve.
I issued my apology, which is, hey, that's all I can do, and that's why I'm moving away from bringing awareness. I'm not going to continue to do this. This platform is no longer going to be about awareness. This platform is changing. I appreciate you. I just wanted to apologize and thank you for getting in the box. But I can't continue down this path. So I hope you accept my apology because I went back, analyzed videos. But I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna do what is necessary. And thank you for getting in the box. But at the end of the night, I don't want to continue this any further. But thank you very much, Jesse James.
Well, you do what you want to do, and like I said, there's no need for an apology. I appreciate you letting me in a box, or whoever did. But
thank you, and I greatly appreciate you, Jesse James. You have a blessed weekend, buddy.
You, and I appreciate what you tried to do.
So with that being said, look, I'm stepping back from this. I really am. The reason I'm stepping back from this is my family's peace is more important than going through all these headaches. I don't have time for these headaches. I really don't. my main concern was somebody doxing information for malicious intent. That's what it was. And that's the truth behind it. So, I hope everybody understands. I know that by bringing awareness, we got a lot of supporters. We got a lot of supporters by bringing awareness, but it's not worth it to me. It's not worth it to me to continue down this path. And I apologize, everybody. At the end of the day, when there's people out there doxing information, just because something doesn't go their way, I'm not going to continue down this path. I did what I could. Me and Mrs. Homie, we stood 10 toes down. We supported a lot of people. We supported so many people by bringing awareness, and I'm not going to stop supporting them. So as of tonight, if people don't want to support us and what the next venture is, I completely understand. I really do. But if people want to continue supporting us on our next venture, hey, whatever the next venture is, I want to thank everybody that supported us at bringing awareness. I am no longer going to be bringing awareness. I'm moving on to other things. Thank you, everybody. We love everybody. No harm, no foul. Apologies on all ends. And hopefully we'll see everybody on the flip side. I hope everybody has a blessed evening, a good evening, a good weekend.